And then we're going to get the notification on Discord. Hopefully. Go back here, join voice, share screen. Nope, no Discord notification yet. So let's see if it's going to work. So now we got a good amount of people on YouTube. There we go. Now it's working. We'll change this to there we go. Save that. Let me go here. Same thing. This out right here. So now we can finally get back here. Put that open up. Put that right there. And there we go. Yep. There's our notification. Okay. Yep. So I think that happened is that I have the laptop on my bed and it didn't have anything to help elevate it, so it wasn't getting proper circulation. So I put something underneath it, help it get better airflow, and now it's not gasping for air and doing an immersion like a shutdown to preserve itself. Hello there, Hardcore FZ. I have not looked at the new YouTube video yet, but apparently there's a new information out about some RuneScape sailing stuff, which is going to be the newest skill that's coming in the near future. So I'm looking forward to listening to that on the way back to the trip, probably. Or, I'll find a way to take and get hit up. But if you want to take and just give me the spoilers, Hardcore, so you just tell me what I need to work on right now, because that's what part of the video is going to say. Let me know. You can kind of see my stats right now. So, some stats are more focused than other ones. I didn't do any construction yet, and I have not claimed my Tears of Gothics. I'm going to see if I can go buy those battle staffs, because that's a way to make money. I haven't turned them in yet, but I'm thinking about it. I'll just withdraw all the money right now. So I'm in Vlarok. I was in the middle of doing a herb run, and then my computer just shut down. But congratulations, Phantom King, on getting a 200% spike rate shield. Let me just shrink this a little bit so that's easier to see right there. So here we go. Did I already get my stats for today? Yep, doesn't look. Nope, no stats. Okay, so I did buy them already. Alright, so now I'm going to take the money and I'm going to go buy enough levels of construction to get beyond this one, so I get the rune crafting experience points, so I can get to the next level while not having to do any rune crafting for the Tears of Gothics. That is the goal of the plan. So we're going to look at the calculator, because I think y'all can see the calculator from here, because I'm showing my full screen. So for construction, if we wanted to get there, we're just going to get the next level. And we're going to type in oak. It's going to be oak. This 12. So has it 12? Is it? Okay, so then mining. So then the order will be mining, Mining and fishing really need to be worked on because Hunter's doing pretty well. I'm pretty on top of that. And then so is wood cutting. Soon I'll be able to farm spirit trees, which is going to be fantastic. With 75, I think on wood cutting unlocks that, and then farmers, no problem. I just got the 82 recently, so I'm working on that. Um, oop. So I think the oak ladder. Let's look it up together, shall we? That's eight apiece. So 8 times 12 is like 92 or something like that, or really close to 100. So I'm just gonna buy like 100 of them. Um, oh wow, 641 apiece. All right, let me go get a saw real quick. Let me just do this. Take this, take that, take that. Move this up here. Get ourselves a saw. And I think that should be good. Actually, let me just take out a reasonable amount of money. So we're going to go here. We'll draw X. We're just going to get. I don't think more than 10,000 is going to be needed, but we'll see. And let's see. I think it's this necklace. So it's going to be the games. We'll get that out. Wear this. Put the rabbit's foot back. The strung rabbit's foot. Don't need that. And we're just going to get a home tablet. And we're just going to go. All right, cool. I'm already in building mode. Where is it here? All right, here we go. Build command. Oh wait, I need to take and go turn them into planks first. Hello there, Spangled Bob. No, I have not. Welcome to the stream. All right, build mode. So let's go build. And then what? There we go. I got it. There we go. Now we're efficient construction builders now. You got all the clicks down to left clicks only. Oh, nope, out of planks. Back to spend some monies. Where are we at? There it is. Build. And then move. And then keep on repeating the cycle. Yep, nope, I don't have any idea, Spangle Bob, who has the keys. Let's see. So one more rotation. No, technically two more. I get if I want to use up all the logs. Oh, 1 second, folks. Maybe this. There's gonna be new cannonballs up to dragon. That's crazy. Dragon cannonballs. The dwarf multi-cannon's gonna be getting serious work. Enter portal. I don't think I'll have to do another run after this one. There's not enough planks, so that'll be work out perfectly. Alright, so we're almost there. Next, after these two, we should level up or get close to leveling up. But basically, all I wanted to do is have rune crafting be the lowest XP. So whenever I do the Tears of Gothics, there we go, 54. Let's go, 54 construction. So whenever I do the Tears of Gothics, then I can take and get that. Oh, you can make rune cannonballs right now? Well, that's good. Well, I mean, you do have your smithing up pretty high when you had to do um, the Song of the Elves. And then in order to craft your gear, so that sounds like a plan to me. So necklace, here's a Gothics. I have the add-on on, which is great, so I can see which ones to go to. It's been so long since you last bid. Wait, it's not once a day, it's every 6 days? I thought it was once a day. Alright, okay. Oh, it's only once a week. Okay, okay. Well, then that's good. So I did it. So I don't have to worry about it anymore. So good. Well, I guess I'm ahead of goal in my construction area. And that'll just give me more motivation in order to work on completing more quests over time in order to take and get more points overall because it's determined off your quest level. So I'm going to just take an old school teleport back right now. And now we're back. All right, well, let me go start continuing to work on these herbs because that's how I make the monies. Or maybe we can try and do some Royal Titan fights, hardcore FC, if you're interested in doing some fights. That could be something. You can see I got my new compost bucket from the Hespori raid or boss. So I'm super excited. I got it under 10 kills, which is pretty fantastic, if I do say so myself. I have that blessed of enough of RNG in order to get that. I'm trying not to do a whole bunch of teleports like I used to, so I'm using the monastery, the Ardoin cloak. Help me out. I got my weight reducing gear on, that's fine. I'll just put the rabbit's necklace back on so I don't have to forget about it. I don't want to be like, where's my rabbit's foot necklace at? I need a spade. I got plenty of spades over here. So where is the spade? I'm sure it's looking at me. Okay, over here. There it is. 9 spades here, so one more. All right, I think that looks good to me. Right there. Wheel the weapons. I'm going to put the sectors on for now. Alright. The only one that I normally will do a teleport for sometimes will be Catherby, but I'll just use the power of the teleports between the Ring of the Elements, because the Ring of the Elements can actually bring me pretty close to the house, as you can see here. When I go to the air altar. So I can literally just still come visit your house and just walk down this way. So, there you go right there, folks. When I learned something new when I was doing my fight earlier today, when I was doing some wood cutting behind the Farmers Guild, is that there's different butterflies that are over there. So I'll take and show y'all what I'm talking about. Well, I unfortunately will be on the preparing to leave in an hour, our courtesy, so our schedules didn't match up. But maybe later on tonight when I get back, if you're available, we can do some runs. Because I have about like a 3-hour drive or so, roughly. So I'll be the designated driver. That'll work better for you at nighttime. Perfect. All right, so let's go to the Farmers Guild. Let me get this right here. Actually, no, I'll just get the timers so I can see it better. All the better to see you with. Okay, so technically you'll see butterflies flying around the area. So I'm going to go this way to show you. So you have these right here. Like I think this ruby one gives you some stuff. Yes, you see I have 92 attack now, thanks to that one. Can't click on that one, but it keeps on spawning again. I think it's a different stat every time, or is it just attack? And maybe just attack. But, we keep on going around this way because I think there's different ones. in this special area behind the this. So that's how I got my buffs in order to take and fight. You know, you just throw in perseverance. You know, have the buffs do the job for you. And this time I only use lobsters. I didn't take and use any Karambums. So a little bit less healing, but still overall did the job. There we go. Black Warlock. Yep, there's strength right there. And there should be some more in this area right here. So I'm going to zoom in so I can see it a little easier. I'm looking for the defense one. And there you go, bam. You can literally just semi-AFK here, just taking out the stuff and look, free stats. So pretty decent, you know, Hunter XP you get here. And there you go. That's my little tip of the day for you folks. Now I gotta walk back to the front. Or luckily I can ping the front entrance from here, so it'll just auto walk me all the way around, which is great. Let me turn off the run, since I don't need to be in that much of a hurry. Maybe I'll try and complete. I did do a little bit of the Slayer task, taking out the green fog monsters, I'm going to call them, in order to take and work towards that. So I think I'm under 40 away from that. So I might finish that off after the herb run, but most likely my birdhouses will be ready. Got a little bit later on for the tree run. But I've been trying to do consistent tree runs. Didn't do as many yesterday just because I had fun spending time with my family and stuff. So naturally, you know, I'm going to play less when I'm on vacation. But I still played a decent amount. Still put in probably a good, like, 4, 5 hours easy a day. So, you know, and the joke, you know, it ain't. We're young Inkling. What did I get here? I didn't get anything. Boo! It said, you managed to catch Inkling and acquire some loot. Oh, it gave me the pure essence. I'm like, wait a minute, what is that? All right, thank you, Impling. So we already got our magic sectors on, and we're gonna get our herb run going. So I guess depending on where I'm going, it still might be faster for me just to take and use the Ring of the Elements to the air altar and then run back to your house. Would probably the fastest way still to go. I think in order to traverse around it, because going to the monastery is possible, even though I forgot, don't have the cloak here, but I think it's a lot longer of a run to go to the monastery than it is just to run down to there. So, you know, another victory point for Ordoin right there, or not for Ordoin, for Brimhaven. Or Remington, whichever the town is, where the original origin town is set at. You know, haven't spent any money to move it. If I am, I'd probably it'd be a very strategic move, I'd say, but we'll see. This is a great haul, though. We got 12 from one run. So, yeah, I think I'm going to do this. Because then I can take it out the other stuff. So, air altar. I mean, I'll still need to have the Draman staff. I'm not going to be able to get away from not using the Draman staff in order to teleport. Oh, but I did find someone in, what is it? Al Kharid by the bank near the fire altar. There's the guy who like sells you lost and stolen stuff or lost things. So he had the lunar ring and the lunar staff. I didn't buy it because I didn't have any money on me. So I'll have to go back over there and get it. Well, I was literally right next to a bank, so I might show y'all. Um, later on today. We'll see. I mainly want to get that magic training going. I was using blood runes to try and push those numbers up. So you can see I'm at 64, almost 65% of the way to get the 76 magic. So 44.5k away. Not too shabby. After all, if I do say so myself, I think for that. But let's go to Cathar B now. I go into Camelot. And then running. And then I'll just go to Civitas Ilia Fortes next. For that one, I usually just take the Earth Altar, go to the Earth Altar, and then run the pre-move. They go over to the place that they can get there. But let me go through Leprechaun first, deposit those. And now we're going to get the cool arm. Back. All right. Keep it down. No, it's fine. They can, stuff and stuff, express themselves for the football game and stuff. Watch your 80s. Do something like today. Okay. Okay. All right. Okay. So this is. Yep. I'll get your charger. Yeah, I'll get it. I think. No, I'll probably just do a lot of motherload mine working on that. Will probably be the best thing I can do to level up my mining. Even though technically I could, would you say the volcanic mine would be better, accuracy, or should I still just continue to go to the motherload mine in order to work towards getting the gold nuggets that need in order to get the rest of the mining gear? Because I have 2 out of the 4 pieces. I think there is. I think there's 4, maybe 3. So I'm like halfway-ish there. Incomplete pass. Okay, well that's good. Let me take and restore the prayer. There we go. Here we go. Yeah, I mean, Motherland Mine is pretty chill. Sometimes I'll stay above the mine or above the hopper, or sometimes I'll go below it for those spots, depending on how busy the place is. Would you play any good? All right. Let's get this one. Mining is just challenging. Is there a mining mini game to play besides, the Guardians of the Rift? Is there like a separate individual mining mini game that you can play, or is it mainly just like Motherload Mine is kind of like the money mini game? Maybe Volcano? Is that though? Isn't that a boss that you can fight right there? I remember hearing something about that. I don't remember quite why. Well, I appreciate you doing some Scooby Doo investigation research. All right, so now we got Falador next, which is going to be another air altar right there. Isn't Volcano something you can fight together? You fight Volcano together with people, so maybe we can do some Volcanoes later on tonight, maybe. I might teach my dad how to take and fight at the crab to help me get some levels on the way back. Nope, that way. All right, there we go. And that might be our goal. We'll have to see what quest I have to do in order to unlock it. Maybe I've already done enough and I'll get it unlocked. Hopefully, really hope I do. Um, darn it, Falador, why do you have to perish? Why? Tell me why. Tell me why. Tell me why. Right, next is going to be all the fancy ones where you have to take and do the what you call it. You need to complete somebody else for Volcano. No, that's a little bit of a long term goal right there. I'm hoping you can make bank too. You have a yeah, but I have to get all those skills leveled up, and don't I need to get like quest points to somebody else too, or is it just mainly the skill points that are holding me back? Because if it's the skill points, then I can take and work up. I can work with that. If it's doing so many quests, still trying to work with that. Um, it's just the skills. Okay, so what are the 70 ones that I'm missing right now that are going to take me some time for it? Because I got a good amount of 70. I'm starting to get some more 70s on the board. You're seeing. Let's see. Let me get this on and I'll bring it back. Configure. We're going to go to the farthest one first. Do I need to get like thieving level up or herb? I think it's herblore. I think is one of them. So I might have to do some potion crafting for that. No, not you too, Corinne. Why are you dead? Why are you dead? Ah, man, that hurts. Turn to the gains, man. I lost 2 plants on this cycle so far, and I gave him ultra compost. I got the little add-on for it. Agility, construction, farming, herblore. So those are the 4. I like how you put the 4 that I need first. So well, actually, I got the farming, so I need 3. So agility, construction, and herblore. Okay. Well, I guess we're going to be working on construction some more. I guess. Um, I wonder if you did plank make for oak logs, if it would be a reduced price because it's not as expensive log. Could you do a little testing to see if it's that way? Because that'd be an easy way to train magic right there, just making oak logs too. I would definitely want to get higher level if I wanted to try and do the potion crafting thingy mabobber to work on it. But I'm just curious. It'll be cheaper. Okay, so let's determine on that. So then it'll probably charge you like 200 or like 150 or something like that, probably for each oak log. Then. Um, all right, now we're going to go to Mortinia and then Ardoin, or Ardoin and Mortinia, whichever one is first, and then we'll be on our merry way. Doing something else. I mean, you would definitely make more profit if you're able to make your own astral runes and stuff like that at a pretty high rune crafting level to help get more back rather than just going off of the base level. But yeah, we did the math roughly. You make like 700 gold, like low 700 gold range profits for each log that you get. So, I don't mind farming for mahogany because, well, I mean, I want to take and do something that's going to take and level up, the skills I need. So I need the agility, construction, and herblore. So we'll see. I mean, I'm doing herbivore stuff right now, which is like, you can literally just spend all day if I want to just cleaning plants in my AFK, buy a whole bunch of the like for example, I could buy a whole bunch of Harlander or something like, cheap, grimy, and then sell it back and make like, 20, 30, 40, 50,000 gold off of that and just get passive level that way. So I'm not really worried too much about the herblore, especially because I have a lot of stuff that I can just start crafting instead of selling. Sure, I wouldn't make so much money, but it's always good to have those. All right, all right. Well, more power to you with that. I might be trying to do my let's see, agility, construction, herblore. I think what I might do is I might take in. I know what I'm gonna do. Um, I'm just gonna bring a whole bunch of grimy plants with me when I'm running, and then just clean them. I think it might get a little pricey just running out and doing that over and over again. So I might not just continuously do it, but I might just go my favorite Brimhaven agility course, um and just take and do that, and maybe do some disenchanting to get some monies. So yeah, that sounds like a good idea. Because like I'm not really worried about agility. My agility is actually pretty close to getting up there because I changed that had the add-on that shows the progress bars right now. So it's cool that people can take and see how far into the next level that I'm getting right now for that. So I like that. Oh wow, the disrespect going straight into the weeds, not even giving me a chance. It's a good thing I keep a rake over here, so that's good. So I will get these weeds out. I mean, I definitely want to get the 70. Did they give an official release date on the video or not really? Because I need to know what time frame I'm working with. Excuse me. No release date yet. Okay, well, good. I'll slowly be weaving those into my little breaks and stuff by doing some of the agility courses. It says autumn release though. Okay. Air alter. Yeah, this is so nice to have the air. Just I'm glad that I learned this little run to get here because it only takes like less than like 15-20% of your run energy right there. It took about 13. 13 looks like. Well, I definitely think like wood cutting, like having a lot of logs saved up, is probably going to help you. I think. So I definitely want to work on the construction. So man, this is going to be. It's going to be a lot of. I mean, I'm going to be working on my wood cutting actually, just because I don't like. Yes, today I did take and technically buy wood for construction. And no, I have not sold the mahogany logs yet that we that you crafted for me. Arcarizzi. They're just chilling in my bank right now, just waiting, you know, contemplating what I want to do. Because technically, it'll be faster if I use mahogany logs to get more levels, but I'll be spending more monies. Oh, there's new fish, new ores entries. Fantastic. All right, last place we go, and then yep, it's going to be literally right after this is going to be the birdhouses. So fantastic, fantastico. I got some Erit seeds and some Erit when I was farming this. Oh, Genie. Genie. All right. Let's go, Genie, into the agility, shall we? Where did that put me up to now? 90, almost 94%. So actually, I can also work on my agility by doing barbarian fishing too. So I can get the 2-for-1 right there, working on my fishing and my agility that way too. So mainly it just comes down to herb lore and construction are the ones that I'm really worried about. Stocking up on a ton of copper. I have some, but probably not as much as what you're thinking. Like I probably have like 10 or 15 copper stored, so might have to add a couple of zero behind that. No, yeah, I have some of the ore. Yeah, I have some of the copper ore, is what I'm saying. Yeah, I do. I have that. Not bad, not a bad haul. 44 for 2 plants dying. Pretty good in my opinion. In my opinion, just drop the weeds on the ground. Alright. One more air altar. And we run this way. I'm gonna go get my stuff ready, then I'm gonna go teleport to Canifus. So let's see, hardcore C. It doesn't say the Z on the game, but still sometimes added there. Let's see. So now I'm gonna go to the go like this. And go to configure and we're gonna go over here real quick. Where's it? There's Canvas. So yeah, I'm just letting people know that in the next 15 to 20-ish minutes that we'll be concluding the stream. But what I might do to make up for it is do like a Monday stream, just because I didn't stream on Saturday or Sunday. And then during that time, I might have like a little, might have do like a little PowerPoint presentation of my little vacation, some of the photos and stuff, maybe a couple of videos and stuff. Who knows? Who knows? So actually, no. Don't. I need my supplies. I don't even have any. I can't even damage them right now. Whew, almost made that mistake again. Whew. So I don't need this. Don't need that. All right. So actually, because I'm going to be going soon, it's probably not worth to go kill them for 15 minutes. So we're going to see what I can do right now or what I have for herb lore. So this is where I'm going to need your tutelage and your advice. Hardcore C, so you can see kind of what I have. I have a whole bunch of Irit, so I can technically make a lot of prayer potions. So I'm going to start cleaning this grimy Irit right now. Um, so just let me know what you think would be something good for me to craft right now at 59, I think I have 58 or 59. 59. I currently have 59 herb lore right now. About 17k, gotta be under 17k to get to 60. So construction, agility, and herb lore. That is Hello there, Melody Heights. Yes, it is me, Mario, on vacation. I'm doing a little vacation stream right here. Got a little haircut, so a little bit different. A little shorter in the front right here. Still got the long hair. Don't worry about that. What's required? What's the other ingredient for super strength potions? What's the ingredients that I need? But yeah, I'm trying. This is different. This is technically the second ever stream, or like official full duration stream. Let me put it that way. Where I've been using this laptop. It's Kawarm and Limpwort roots. Okay, I think I have to go get some Limpwort roots in order to do that. And those are not that expensive, which is good. I have some of them, I think. I have a couple of seeds. What are those? Are those herbs or what? I mean, it'll tell me when I get there. Um, it's a flower. It's a flower. Okay, so technically I can grow those right now. Technically. Well, for now, let me go take a visit over to. We're going to go back over here. And we're going to go back to your place. We're going to go to the Farmers Guild, see how many that I have in there. Because I just see people like mass pickpocketing the master farmers in there. And I'm just like, that's cool. Thanks for dropping all the stuff on the ground for me. So kind. So kind. All right. So we're going to go to the fancy jewelry box of very many places to go to. Back to the Farmers Guild we go. Ho, ho, ho. As you can see, I have my seeds of many things. Flowers. Oh, wow. So I have 33 limpwort seeds. That's good. So I picked up a good amount of them from people. That's good. Um, Nice. They're not too cheap. They're not too expensive. Let's see. What does just limpwort run in general? Because I might just go buy a whole bunch if it's really cheap. I mean, I'm still going to grow mine as well, but I need a lot of them if I'm going to be getting like, 10 levels. So, well, actually, they're kind of expensive. So, I might be, I mean, I might buy like 100 of them or just use what I got. But definitely, I think I might be starting doing all. Now I have to take and figure out where's all the flower patches now. Where's all the flower patches? Oh my goodness, a new cycle to begin the cycles of cycles. Sometimes it feels overwhelming in the beginning when I'm trying to do something new. I'm like, oh, well, let's take and try and add a new cycle, a new rotation to the game. And I'm just like, wait a minute. Does this conflict with the other stuff I've already been doing? Like right now, it's time to go do the birdhouse runs. So I'm going to go do that just because I really want to get those moonlight moths. So the hunting to 75 by the end of the month. That is the goal. I'm on track to get there today potentially because I need about 24, maybe a little bit under 24 because it adds up over time. Maybe cutting it close, especially with me being on the road for about 3 hours and not be able to do that. Oh, you're right. The timer tells you. So where's the flower? So Ardoin, Catherby, Civitas, Sailor Fortes, Falador, Farming Guild, Castori. Don't have that one. Corinne and Mortania. So wow. So what is that? That's 8 flower patches, and I can access currently 7 of them right now. So that's pretty good. So there's one in the Farming Guild right now, so I might just go plant that right now because it's going to be literally over here. But no, let me not get distracted. Birdhouse runs priority. Birdhouse runs. We get our original X potato seed, 40 of those. We're going to get our chisel. They're pretty much all next to herb patches. Well, that's fantastic. Well, then that's good. Well, I'll try and weave that into my rotation. While I'm doing the herb runs, I'll do the flower runs as well because they're technically faster than that. So, hooey. Get a hammer. And get some of these dwindling yew logs that I have. I have a good amount of maple logs saved up. You know, all the mahogany logs are gone. Got some teak. Got a couple of oaks. Let me see. What does the oak one sell for right now? Let me. Oh, they're in the same tab. I need to take and reunite them together. Where are you at? Where are you at, buddy? There you at. Oak logs. You got to go up here next year, buddy. There we go. Better, much better. So let's see. They're selling for 400 a piece for the oak. You could buy them at, or here, let me do this. You could buy them at 49 a piece, but I kind of like, that's probably one of the few exceptions where I'm actually going to buy my oak logs because I'm like, why? Why? Just literally go to Varrock on the right side of the place by the second place where they had the museum at, where you get closer to the dig site and literally the woodcutter area or the log cutter place. And you can just take and, get them to take and do it for you over there, Save yourself so much time. Well, save you so much money, not mostly time. You're saving time by doing this, and some people are willing to take and say, hey, this is worth it. But this is technically my main account, and yeah, sure, I could just spend a whole bunch of money to progress things faster. Because I don't know if you're here, Hardcore Steve, but I had an old friend, Dennis. He told me that, hey, if by the summer of like this up and coming summer, if you are maxed out in all your stats, like if I have like 99 and everything, he says I'll give you a max gold because he's like, he has like multiple accounts to split up his gold because he's a gamer. And I'm like, I really don't like. Part of me wants to do it because, like, hey, that's a lot of gold right there. But I'm like, no, that would kind of like just ruin the fun out of the game. I think in order, especially when I'm trying to do rune crafting the 99, like that's gonna drain my batteries, my already very selective batteries, pretty fast, probably, and probably leave me the burnout. So I don't think the reward is worth the risk. All right. Come on, friend's house. Hardcore FC. And then we go to this one. The game really doesn't start until you're max, in my opinion. Laughing face. That's what they always say. It's like, oh yeah, the game doesn't start until you get the 225. Oh, nope, sorry, it doesn't start until you get the 250. Up, nope, it doesn't start until you get 50 ascension levels. Up, nope, it doesn't start until you get 100 ascension levels. Up, now finally starts until you got your first 200. They always keep on moving the goalpost. Always keep on moving the goalpost. They do. I know. No, they're your tricks. I mean, definitely having max stats max stats would not hurt. I completely agree. Would be able to be stronger and tankier and do more damage and stuff overall. Have more health, have more prayer points. Which is important. But it's like personally, I don't have that much gold in order to do that. So like for me, it sounds like I'd have to like just have like a to-do list or a chore list every time. Well, I have no doubt that it's going to be fun when I can do more group people content. I'm just dipping my toes and getting started kind of group content with, doing some of the stuff here. Of course, there's more money to be made when you're max level 2 because you have more access to more areas. And of course, just throw on the quests as well once you get all your quests done and you get Quest Cape version 1.0 until they add a new quest and you have to go get more quests that we were Quest Cape. Oh, there we go. 6 Bird's House runs helped. The last one helped save it. Let's see, what are we going to get? Pineapple, papaya, banana, emerald, and emerald. All right. I love this ring of the elements. It's my favorite ring besides the light bearer ring. That's also one of my favorite rings for different reasons, of course. Um, that is true. Being stronger, you have the chance to help out other people progress, just like you have helped me over the time. So you are not wrong. Once again. Okay, we're just gonna go home. And go to our Edgeville Amulet of Glory. Oh, I know. One thing I want to do before I go, Harkuracy, is set up my first portal room. So if you could help me with that, that'd be great. To let me know how much gold I'm going to need and what supplies I'm going to need to build my portal stuff. Because I know you need like stuff. Like at 50, you can build your stuff. You're most likely going to need a bunch of runes. Yeah, that's what I thought. Um, let's see. So what I want is so how many portals can you build in your first room? Or what's the other stuff besides runes that I need? So I'm gonna obviously take those with me. So I'm gonna get a saw. I don't think I need that, but just gonna bring it just in case I need it. Never know what you're gonna need. Um, but 3 portals per portal room. So I think I can probably get away with doing 3. Um, so this will be good. Right. Where's the room patch? There we go. So I got all the runes that I need right there. Let me get the earth is already in there. So that's good. I don't think I need anything else in here. And then I need a whole bunch of gold, so I'm just going to take out all the gold. All the coins. Alright, so let's do that before I finish. You'll need teak planks to make the portal. Alright, well, I can take and go make some teak planks right now. How about that? I'm going to go do that right now. Just like this. Just like that. Go right to the sawmill, dude. And then buy plank. Give me my teak. 2 limestone bricks for the teleport. Okay, I'll just run back. I'm not going to worry about teleporting again. I'll just run. I got the run energy. I got the boots of lightness. The lightness gloves and the spotted cape. Graceful gloves, boots of lightness, and yeah, spotted cape. 2 limestones. 2 limestone. 2 limestone. I don't need all these planks, right? How many planks do I need overall? Because I have like, 20 22 right now. Nine planks for 3 portals. Okay, cool. Great. I can just throw 10 in there and not have to worry about it. Well, I can do just get out 10. There we go. And then put up 1. And then go to limestone. Limestone bricks. Not just limestone, limestone bricks. Something tells me I'm going to need more in the future, so I'm just going to grab 10 for now. Something tells me I might need more of them in the future, so, better to have them now than to not need them. Alright. Alright, let's go back to the air altar once again. Hanging out with my friends on the road again. Soon. Soon, very soon. But yeah, hopefully, I'll talk to you something new about those moths, hardcore. See if you were here when I was showing you how to get your free buffs. If you want to get free buffs and not have to use any potions for like getting your free super combat potions almost worth the buffs by using the moths outside of the Hunter's Guild. Can I move rooms around? Um, there's also ones that restore pretty. Yeah, those are the moonlight ones. There should be ones. Oh, I see. So I don't really need the dining room right now, then, right? I can just make this into the portal room right now. Well, luckily, I don't really have a lot of stuff built in this room, so I'm not going to be losing a lot of stuff already, so that's fine. Yes. Uh, Keep the dining room next to your portal room for leveling. Okay, well, I can just build it over there. So, game room, chapel, portal chamber right here. That looks fine where it's at. Wait, let me rotate clockwise. Yeah, no, I want the doors like that, so it's fine. Build. Would you have it like this right here, where the door is going into there? Would you have it like that, to where I would turn into the pour room from here, or do you think I should have it going the other way, where this is the place right here? Would you rotate clockwise or counterclockwise? So counter is going like that, clockwise like this. Excuse me once again. I had some beans for lunch, so they're fighting me right now. You want the portal nexus room, altar room, fairy ring, garden thing, dining room directly next to the main portal. Well, it seems like I'd have to build something over here, right? It seems like I'd have a challenge to build something over here. I kind of messed myself up with the placement of the doors. It looks like so. I don't know if I should take and rearrange the portal room or not because of the doors, or are the doors really that big of a deal? Or can you just because that's part of the layout is the doors. I think this is fine right here though, right there. Teak portal, I guess. Yep, I'm making a teak portal. Oh, I took out the mahogany planks. Oh, darn it. Gosh darn it. You could take out the kitchen and put the dining room there. Okay, well, I'm not building anything in the dining room right now. I got the wrong planks out, so let me go get those teak ones and I have to dig and make sure I turn these limestones back into, I put the limestones here. I'm going to put those next to the other stuff, so I'm going to get ready to drag those over so I can see them easier. Um, I'll put it right there. Yep, there we go. So we need getting out 5, and then we're gonna get out 10. So now we're good. Okay, okay. So workbench and kitchen can be moved eventually. All right, so what I'm gonna get is gonna be Catherby, Civitas Iliafortes, and I'm trying to figure out what the third one would be. There's so many options. Because I'm trying to use the portal to help me not have to take and use as much, use the ring of the elements and teleport to here. All right, so I got all that built, I believe. Okay, so pouches cannot be used. Okay, so let me take all this stuff out. Open, remove, remove, remove. There you go. Voila. You want the runes out of the pouch? There you go. You got it, game. All right, so we're going to go to Camelot is one. It's gonna be where's Civitas Iliafortes? Oh my god. Wow, all the way down there. What do you think is a good third option right here? What do you think is a good last portal right here? Maybe I was thinking I don't think Corinth. Alright, if you say so. Is it Corinth Castle is where I'm going? Right? Corinth Castle. Alright, there you go. And voila. So I can build another portal room, right? Or can do it. What is my limit to how many I can build right now at 54? You're right, you're right. Because I know, you have like 3 pool rooms, but I know each one of them is different. So you can build up to your max room limit. Okay. Well, that's just going to be a good starter today. So there we go. We got some progress. So like 30 plus rooms. Lol. Wow. Yeah, I'm happy with this. So cool. We got some progress. I like the progress. All right. So I will get working on um trying to remember all the stuff to focus on. So thank you, Hardcore FC, for all important information. So construction, agility, and herbivore. Those are the 3 main focuses right now for the progression. So I can do the Song of the Elf, so I can do all the other stuff after Song of the Elves, get that fancy place to unlock and stuff like that. Get closer to getting a bow for myself. Um, as I would love to get myself a bow for myself. Can use different bows for different things. I got the Ventnor bow for whenever I finally decide in order to do some AoE ranged farming where they're weak against rangers. Like finally, Ventnor's like, my time to shine is now. Let's go. Um, so I can use the bow if I want to just AFK at the crab and be cool. Well, yeah, it's definitely a long term goal. I still got that elite crew scroll. Hardcore, so you can't forget about the elite crew scroll. That could literally pay for it right there. If I get a good RNG with that. So, I'm kind of drawing out the duration of this elite crew scroll just because it was in the ice area up there. So I'm hoping that elite crew scroll is going to give me something really good. I did get something new today as a rare drop from one of the slimes, so I'll take and show you to y'all as the last thing. So let me show y'all that. Um, Here we go. Yeah, I got a mystic. I got a mystic robe bottom dark. It's like, oh, that's blue. That looks cool. So I got some money with that. I can try and change that right now. Hello there, Mr. Hypon. Welcome, welcome. Can you hear me? Uh-oh. Let me make sure the settings. Uh, I'm hoping that works. Can you hear me, Hypon? No, I don't think you can hear me at all. Doesn't look like it. I mean, it's not lighting up, but we'll see. Um, but yeah, we got some money for that. From the Mystic Robes bottom. But I'll be concluding it right now. So thank you everybody for watching. If you haven't already, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. I think this stream is better than the last one, so I'm happy about progressing in the journey of doing traveling stuff like that. And wow, that's messed up that I put the ad break going right there. Well, I guess you have to be subscribed on Twitch in order to take or following on Twitch in order to see me sign off. So thank you everybody. I'll be doing another stream tomorrow um around 6 o'clock. We just move that down there. um, but I'll take and see y'all. When I see y'all, have a great rest of your day, nights, and I'll talk to y'all soon. Peace. Bye.